Hi guys, today we are making this super nutritious, packed with plant-based protein dip or spread, whatever you want to call it. It's the good old classic hummus, but of course, I'm gonna, add some twist to it and tell you some tips and tricks to make smooth and creamy hummus in your own mixer jar. So let's get started. First off, I've taken some soaked chickpeas, so I've soaked them overnight and I'm gonna pressure cook them for 4-5 whistles. Now in a pan I'm going to roast 3/4 cup of sesame seeds, and we are going to roast them until they are brown, and we are going to be doing this on low flame. So you got to keep stirring, you don't want them to get burned. So we are actually going to be making a tahini sauce. We are going to make this hummus from scratch. So I'm just transferring all these sesame seeds to a mixer jar, and we are going to grind it until it becomes powdery. Then gradually it will start releasing its oil, and we are gonna add in like 2 tablespoons of olive oil. So you can also use store-bought tahini, but I like to make it at home. Whenever you're planning to make your hummus, you can just instantly make your tahini. All you need is just sesame seeds and olive oil. That's all, and it adds a really good flavor. Besides being very healthy, sesame seeds are so good for your skin and hair, and they are, they aid in weight loss, and they're high in calcium. So it's actually a very nutritious dip. So this is the right texture, and if you want you can blend it a little more, totally up to you. Now I am just taking out all the boiled chickpea water, and I'm gonna freeze it for around 2-3 hours, and until then I'm going to remove all the skin from our chickpeas so that our hummus is very smooth and creamy. This is of course an optional step, but it absolutely helps in getting the smooth texture. Now I'm adding 1.5 cup of boiled and peeled chickpeas to the same jar in which we have made our tahini. Now I'm adding in juice from 1.5 lemon and 3 to 4 garlic cloves you can add. Now 3/4 tablespoon of cumin powder or jeera powder. Now adding in some salt to taste and 2 tablespoon of olive oil. Now we are gonna blend all of this, and we are going to keep scraping the sides, and again blend it. You have to blend them without any water until you sort of get kind of a grainy texture like this, as in when you can not see your chickpeas that much. Then we are gonna add in our cold water, the boiled chickpea water that we had kept in freezer for 2 hours. Now we are gonna add in little by little, and we have to keep blending. So it's like you have to blend multiple times and add water little by little until you get a smooth texture. So later on what I am going to do is I'm going to also add in some water at room temperature. So I'm adding this water at room temperature, and I'm gonna blend in 3-4 times. So it's like you do this multiple times until you get this smooth texture. So once you have this smooth and creamy texture which you are satisfied with, you can leave it and your hummus is done. So we haven't used any food processor or anything, and the entire process of blending it takes about 5-7 minutes. So it's not that much also. It's just that you need to keep adding water little by little until you get this smooth paste kind of a consistency. So our smooth and creamy hummus is ready. You can use it as a spread with your sandwiches, with your burgers, in your salads, with pita bread and lavash, or with vegetables like cucumbers or carrots. It's a great snack, as in it keeps you full for long, and it's great for weight loss as it's high in fiber and in protein. So I'm just going to decorate it with some 4-5 chickpeas, and I'm also gonna drizzle some olive oil on the top and just sprinkle some red chili powder, and it's done. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. It's a healthy recipe, yet a very yummy recipe which you can easily make at home from scratch. So in this video we've seen that we can make tahini very easily at our home. Just grind some toasted sesame seeds with olive oil until smooth. Second tip is peeling chickpeas will make your hummus very smooth and creamy. Third one is using the cold water, as in using the cold boiled chickpea water. It adds to the luxurious texture of hummus. And keep adding water little by little. When you add your cold chickpea water, add little by little, keep blending. Then when you add your room temperature water, keep adding little by little and keep blending until it's smooth and creamy. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cooking. Bye bye.